Hello everyone, Miles Bubbett here. I'm the fourth grade, one of the fourth grade teachers at Campus International School. And what I'm going to do today is just show you guys how to use Padlet. Mr. Heron is going to show you guys how to use Google Classroom, and together these two tools should help us engage virtually and to kind of roll together a fourth quarter event for our racial equity and inclusion panel. All right, so let's jump in. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, just show you some of the basic logistics of Padlet. There's obviously much more detailed tutorials out there. Feel free to go explore if you want. All right, let me show you my screen. It's called Padlet, P-A-D-L-E-T, and it's got a lot of different resources that you can do with Padlet, but we're going to mainly use it as a discussion board. Now, I've already logged in and created an account. If you have not done that, you can access Padlet without an account. But if you do have an account, it makes our communications easier, especially helps us understand who's communicating to who. So you absolutely do not have to make an account, but like I said, it will help us out in the future. And when you log in, you'll see your own Padlets, or you can check the link on Mr. Heron's Google Classroom, and it'll take you to one of these Padlets we have set up. And we have these set up in columns. You'll see the title up here, and you'll see the directions for whatever week of content. And this first week, we're just trying to check in with each other, see how everyone's holding up as we're all kind of living through this pandemic. You can see we have 3 columns. And if you want to post, you just click the little plus button right here. All right. Now, you see my name, J Miles, up here at the top because I have an account. If you don't, it'll just say anonymous. But if you do have an account, your name will pop up. You can give your post a title. Then you could write down your reflection question, right? Or your answer to the question. And you can, after you type your response, it'll post up for everyone to see. Now here's the thing though, you can make this as long as you want, as detailed as you want, or you have a couple of other options for posting. You can upload different files. So let's say you had an article or a PDF or something that was relevant to the question. You can look over, you can click that little button right there and upload. These are local files on my computer. You can see a whole bunch of kids stuff from a while ago is present. You could link URLs. So if you wanted to connect our community to an online resource that was not a file on your computer, you can just post a link there and it'll upload a little thumbnail. So let's say we're using this article right here, which will appear in a later Padlet. You can post that link here. Just hit save, and it posts your response. There's my title here, my response down below, and below that it has the link. I'm going to take that out. You can also search images, videos, GIFs, audio, all kinds of stuff. Some of these things are done on Padlet itself. So if you're searching like images, it'll come up with some stock images. It's not a lot of stuff, but it's there. You can also just upload your own image. I quite often, when I'm uploading pictures to Padlet, I download and upload again. But you can see like Campus International. It comes up with some of the stock images we found, but also some kind of random ones too. So use that when you want. When we do this with our class, I just let my students know that the image search and the video search has limited capabilities. Sometimes you're better off with the actual file. And then pictures, you can let it use your camera and record. I'm going to not allow this right now because I am currently recording my screen and I don't want the double recording to mess anything up. But this would record you. You could do like a video of yourself talking if you don't want to type it out. And there's actually a couple more. These little buttons over here will give you links to other things you could do. Some of the same ones. You can doodle and draw on the screen, place a location, or a link to another Padlet if you get pretty involved with Padlets. So those are just some of the options you have to responding to the questions or the content. As we go throughout the weeks, you'll see some Padlets are going to look more like this one right here, where instead of questions, we have content up here, and I've put the title of the content and the directions from the YWCA and the content itself. You can actually add comments to these. So if you don't want to make your own post, but you just want to comment on some other people's, you can just click down to add comment. Remember, the plus icon will add a new post, but the comments are just a comment on someone else's post. And that's pretty much it. That's just it in a nutshell. Now, here's the thing. Just so you know, this will be made, this is public. So right now, anyone who has access to the link will have access to the Padlet. So I encourage you to share it with anyone in our school community that wants to be a part of this. Encourage them to join Mr. Herring's Google Classroom. This is not just for the teachers. This is for staff and families and students. It would be awesome to hear their perspectives. But just know that anything we post here will be visible online. So something to keep in mind as you make your posts. But that's about it. Kind of basic. This will be a resource dump and a discussion board for us to refer back to as we go, and just a way for us to engage. So if you have any questions about how to use Padlet, or like things have happened in my classroom so many times, we have something set up with the best of intentions, but it's just not going how it's supposed to, please let us know. Reach out to either Sam Herring or myself, and we will help you sort out whatever technological issues you are having. I hope to see you in your discussions up on this board, and I hope you and yours are staying safe and happy and healthy. I hope to talk to you soon.